Well, good day to you. The Treaty of Versailles, the document that's going to officially end World War I. The Treaty of Versailles, signed at this beautiful palace right here. Highly recommend going there at some point. If you have not already been there, you will not be disappointed. Okay, it's located just outside of Paris in France, which is going to really kind of be important when it comes to understanding exactly how much France gets out of the Treaty of Versailles and how much Germany, their enemy at World War I, gets out of Treaty of Versailles. Now, the Treaty of Versailles was broken up into three different terms: the military, the economic, and the territory terms of the Treaty of Versailles. The territorial terms of the Treaty of Versailles, important thing to do is first look at that map on the screen. Anything that's colored before World War I, that land belonged to the Germans. Now, World War I is now over, and that's not the case anymore. So first and foremost, Alsace-Lorraine is going to be returned to the French. Now, this is that little region, the border region between France and Germany. Little chunk of land that traditionally was considered the French. Okay, then Otto von Bismarck, in his wars of unification, wars of German unification, invaded France to unify the country. In doing so, took the region of Alsace-Lorraine to Germany. So after the Treaty of Versailles, that land is going to be returned to the French. Okay, the Germans certainly don't view it as returning. Also, it's going to forbid Austria and Germany from ever aligning again. They're simply saying you are too large and powerful when you become friends and fight together. So that's not going to be happening ever again. There's also going to be the creation of the Polish corridor, which is going to be that region. You can look up on the map. Okay, it's a darker colored yellow. That region is going to be given to Poland. Okay, we're going to create a new country called Poland, basically between Russia and the country of Germany. Okay, so we're going to create the Polish corridor right here, while still leaving a tiny little snippet of Germany right up there. You can see that little yellow section above the purple near the blue water. The Saar is going to be given to France for the next 15 years. The Saar is important because it is rich in coal fields, meaning you can use this for electrical stuff for the coal. You can use it to power your steam-powered machines as well. Looking real good for France right through here. Not such a good thing for the Germans. Additionally, Germany's colonies are all going to be given to France and Britain. Okay, so you can look at this region right through here. We're going to have the demilitarized zone. You can see that we'll talk about on the next slide. The purple territory is going to remain German. However, they would have had the option to leave. And then the other stuff that is that darker yellow, horrible color choice on this map, is going to be no longer becoming part of Germany. It's going to become a part of Poland. Now, the military terms of this, number one is the German army is going to be capped at 100,000 men. That is ridiculously small, okay? 100,000 men making up your entire army. This is to simply keep the Germans from being aggressive ever again. If you only have 100,000 men in your army, you really can't be starting many wars, which was kind of the plan, because historically in Europe around this time period, Germany had started a number of wars or been viewed as starting a number of wars. People don't like that, and they're trying to keep Germany from doing that again. Additionally, the German Navy can only have 6 battleships and no submarines. They're like, no more unrestricted submarine warfare. That ain't okay. You're not doing that any longer. Only 6 battleships as well. You also can't have an air force. I mean, other countries can have an air force, but we don't trust you. You've been too aggressive. No more air force for Germany. Additionally, this demilitarized zone, the Rhineland, okay, which is that border region with France and Belgium, you cannot have soldiers in this region anymore, okay? Nothing military in this region. This is because the French and the Belgians are afraid of Germany invading once again. They're simply saying, get your soldiers out of here. If you're not in this region, it's going to be next to impossible for you to get into our country. So stay out of the Rhineland with your military. Lastly, the economic problems that are going to come along with this. Germany, as part of the War Guilt Clause, okay, you want to know what the War Guilt Clause is. Germany is now being forced to take full responsibility for the war, meaning they have to pay back every single dollar of this. So it was 132 billion gold marks, which is the equivalent today of the 512,308,792,626 as of 2019, which is a ton of money. Okay, that is a absolute huge amount of money. That is a million millions just to get to 1 billion. Which is going to show exactly how, or 1,000 millions to get to 1 billion, to show exactly how large this amount of money was. It's going to cause a number of economic problems in Germany, which we'll talk about. Additionally, Germany is not allowed to join the League of Nations, okay, this new formed kind of like precursor to the United Nations. All these countries are going to get together to try to solve problems diplomatically instead of militarily with fighting. So they're not allowed to join the League of Nations. They also must accept full responsibility for starting the war. Not saying Serbia did it, or the Russians, or the French, or the British, or anyone else, but they're got to say Germany is the one who started this war. That is all for now. Any questions, comments, put them down below. Otherwise, I will see you later. Good luck.